My name is Abby Bloomquist. I started my journey with the OTC in October 2019. When they asked us, what does reconciliation mean to you, I thought of my Cookum. She is a residential school survivor and an inspiration to me. Because of the residential school, she lost her language, culture, and traditions, and was unable to pass that on to my dad. Through the Youth and Service Committee, I have learned about Indigenous history, colonization, treaties, ceremony, and much more. My mom, dad, and sister learned along with me. The first time I met the OTC leaders and youth was at Elk Ridge. I met lots of friends and had fun too.
Why you so obsessed with me? Boy, I wanna know.
The next event was the 30th anniversary of the OTC in Saskatoon. The youth on the Speakers Bureau had presentations from members of the OTC Speakers Bureau. These presentations were to guide us and give us examples of how we can give a presentation on our own. All the speakers were passionate and informative. We helped get ready for the event by making hundreds of sandwiches. The youth and community learned about a feast and all the ceremonies that go along with it. The elders did a pipe ceremony and guided us through all the protocol involved. Then it was time for the drummers. We danced for hours. The youth in service were honored to help distribute gifts to everybody who came. While working with the OTC, we were encouraged to volunteer in our communities. I joined Reconciliation Nipawin. We work in our town to educate and bring awareness to the Truth and Reconciliation calls to action. We invited Angie and Sage to come to a meeting. They learned that what we were up to, and Angie updated us on what the OTC was working on. We decided to partner with the OTC and have a community engagement meeting. That was pretty cool. Back for more training with the Speakers Bureau. This time we did a bit of speaking ourselves. We had a special presentation from Sheila McLean on white privilege. It was very thought-provoking and great discussion followed. Then, what was undoubtedly the highlight of the year, we went up north to a culture camp. We learned how to fish with nets and couldn't resist a photo op with the fish. Dog sledding was amazing, so peaceful and fun. We cooked fish eggs over the fire, watched a muskrat being skinned. We also went snowmobiling on the lake, and I got to experience a sweat lodge. And it was time for my OTC friends to come to my hometown and facilitate a community discussion. Commissioner Culbertson came and brought the OTC, and 100 other people came from the community. We talked about treaties and shared goals. A group of grade 6s performed a play called We Are All Treaty People. It was so good. What I have enjoyed the most is meeting youth from all over the province and of all different nationalities coming together to learn about Indigenous history and culture. I have gotten to connect with a part of my heritage that I didn't know a lot about. When we were locked down due to the COVID-19 pandemic, we couldn't continue our work in the normal ways. We are now meeting online and doing some digital projects. I would love to thank the OTC for the experience of a lifetime.